Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Silky, and I like to take you on a journey, not just through places, but through a chapter of life that changed me. For the last 2 months, I've been part of something truly special, alongside an incredible crew aboard the Jazz Legend. We traveled from Seattle all the way to the wheels of Alaska. In total, we covered over 3,100 nautical miles. That's more than 5,700 kilometers. And what we've discovered along the way wasn't just breathtaking scenery, it was perspective. This wasn't your typical cruise. We weren't following a set itinerary or joining guided tours. This was real exploration, handcrafted by the owners of the yacht, Gary and Renee, visionaries who dreamed up these adventures and brought it to life by a dedicated crew who give everything day in and day out. I am proud to be one of them. From there, we made our way north. We explored hidden coves, glacial bays, and places only accessible by timing the tides perfectly, like Fort Terror, a majestic fjord surrounded by cliffs thousands of feet high. We entered during slack tide and kayaked in complete silence, surrounded by walls of stone and echo. It felt like time stopped. One of the most powerful experiences came near Juneau, where we dove the wreck of the Princess Sophia. This ship sank in 1918 with over 340 lives lost, the worst maritime disaster in Alaskan history. Today, the wreck sits quietly at Vanderbilt Reef, covered in vibrant white anemones, resting in cold glacial waters at about 6 degrees. The dive was so moving, we did it twice. It felt like diving into a frozen piece of time. We also visited Mendenhall Glacier. On August 2nd, we hiked to Nugget Falls with Gary and Renee, right in front of the glacier's face. Less than 2 weeks later, that same area experienced the worst glacial outburst flood on record. The contrast between peace and raw power left a mark. And we were in Tracy Arm not long before it made headlines. We stepped onto an iceberg there, walked its surface, took photos. Kyle even drank from one of its melted water pools. Just days later, a massive landslide triggered a tsunami over 100 feet high in that very fjord. The stillness we felt was shattered. We took to the skies too, boarding a float plane for a fly fishing and bear viewing expedition in Hunter Bay. Just flying over the Alaskan wilderness was inspiring, but landing in a remote inlet, casting lines in silence, and scanning the forest for wildlife, that was pure magic. And yes, we found them, brown bears at Baranov, where we watched a mother teach her cubs how to fish, sharing salmon in the rushing creek, and later black bears at Margaret Creek, feeding just meters away. They weren't performing, they were simply being, and we were lucky enough to witness it. This journey wasn't just about seeing wild places, it was about living them. I biked forest trails, dove cold waters, and in the quiet hours, often alone, on the bow or behind the lens, I found myself reflecting on the deeper transitions in my life. So yeah, this wasn't just an expedition, it was a reset, a powerful reminder that nature doesn't just show you beauty, it teaches you, humbles you, and brings you back to what matters. I am incredibly grateful to Gary and Renee for dreaming this up, and to the crew for making it happen every single day. Thanks for listening and watching, and wherever you are, I hope you find your own wild place and the right people to share it with.